All right, blessings and welcome back to our morning inspiration program. In our last episode, we concluded the first part of the series, Key to Overcoming the World. Who or what is the key? In this episode, we will start the second part of the morning inspiration with why is it important to have the key or keys? Now, as we have learned throughout history, something happened to us. Something so sinister that it required a key in order to free our minds. In the book of Psalms, chapter 83, verses 2 through 5, it states, "For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against our people and consulted against our hidden ones. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance, for they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee." Here it entails that the enemies of God has consulted together to cut off the children of God from being a nation, the nation of Israel, the nation of God. What does it mean to be cut off? From the Hebrew and Greek Strong's Dictionary, the word cut off means a primitive root to secrete by act of word, hence intensively to destroy, conceal, cut down, desolate, hide. The word conceal is found in the Rosette's International Thesaurus on page 278 under reference number 345.7, and it means to keep secret, to keep it a deep, dark secret. Keep to oneself, keep back, keep from, not to let it go further. Keep within these walls, keep within the bosom of the lodge. Keep between us, not tell. Hold one's tongue, not breathe or whisper a word. Keep in ignorance. Question: how do you hide a nation? By destroying the family, husband, wives, and children, causing them to forget that there ever was a nation. How do you keep in ignorance of people? By teaching them everything that you want them to know, not teaching them what they should know or need to know. Did you know that several states have enacted or proposed laws that restrict how racism, and American history can be discussed in public schools, often framed as efforts to prohibit critical race theory? Even though CRT is not part of a standard K through 12 curriculum, supporters of these laws often argue that such lessons make white children uncomfortable or create a negative classroom environment. Here's the irony. Roughly 80% of public school teachers and administrators in United States schools are white. Yet white students make up about 46% of the public school population. That means that there is a growing cultural gap between many students of color and the educators who teach them. For example, laws like Texas HB 3979 and similar measures in other states place limits on how teachers can address topics related to systemic racism, current events, and even certain aspects of civics education. Some states have also revised or reduced civics-related requirements as part of these changes. Which brings us to the central question here. How do you keep in ignorance of people? By not teaching them the truth. So why is it so important for them to hide these facts? Again, to keep the children of God ignorant If you don't know that you are chosen of God Yahweh, then those in rulership continue to rule. Sad to say, we have taken on an unconscious conditioning that was taught to us by our oppressor. Now, let's be clear about who is Israel. Israel is made up of 12 tribes. The so-called black man here in America makes up one of the tribes, the tribe of Judah. So when we talk about being cut off and not being taught the truth, many nations were cut off from knowledge of Yahweh. In order for nations to be restored back into the knowledge of the truth, Judah must first be renewed into the knowledge of self. In 1 Chronicles 28:4, it reads, "Howbeit Yahweh, the God of Israel, chose me before all the house of my father to be king over Israel forever. For he has chosen Judah to be the ruler, and of the house of Judah, the house of my father, and among the sons of my father, he likened me to make me king over all Israel." Just like the body is destroyed when the head is cut off, so is a nation. Judah is the head of the nation, and as long as the head is lost, so will the nation be lost. Yahweh is the key that came to restore Judah back to its rightful place, so that all nations can be saved. Our biggest troubles have come from adapting to strange gods in foreign lands. Those places that we have entered or was brought to. See, we entered Egypt, but we was brought here to America, the Caribbeans, and scattered about in many other places around the world. As it states in Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 64, and it reads, "And Yahweh shall scatter thee among all people from the one end of the earth even unto the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone." To the many places that we have been scattered, many have accepted the strange gods and have taken in the abominable things. Jacob called out Israel for doing this in the book of Genesis chapter 35, verse 2, which says, or which reads, "Then Jacob said unto his household and to all that was with him, Put away the strange gods that are among you, and be clean, and change your garments." And change your garments. So we will stop here for today. We got a little deep today and went a little bit over time. But in our next episode, we will continue with this topic. Why is it important to have the key or keys? And we will examine the word strange. We'll get deep into that word there. Not so deep, but we'll get a little bit into that word there. Now, I want to leave you with this here. This is our affirmation for today. The affirmation for today is, I trust the timing of my life and embrace the journey. I want you to say this, and I want you to receive this. I trust the timing of my life and I embrace the journey. This is a part of that journey. For the word said that you should know the truth, and the truth should make you free. I pray that you can receive that, and you take that throughout this day, that you allow this to be a part of your journey to receive the truth. Until next time, peace and prosperity.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. For books and other spiritual materials, visit www.nostore.com. See you next time.